Hello, it's Maureen Legas here with your 21 Days 2018 series, and today is day 18. We are going to continue the discussion with the Playster websites. I'm going to go over technology KW websites. If you are not a KW agent and you have a Playster site, just go log into that Playster site so you can edit it. Click Go to My Website. And then once here, I'm going to click back on Edit My Site. And so we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to talk today about adding some pages. So first we're going to talk about the area pages. So areas are communities. And so we want to have a page display information about a particular community. We go to areas, we click the plus sign, and now we put the title in here. So let's say we want to show a page about Sarasota. And so the page title is going to be Sarasota. And then I'm going to come down here, I'm going to select my criteria: city, county, neighborhood, and state. Sometimes the neighborhoods might be many titles. They might have the neighborhood name and a village name and some kind of a description number. And so let's say in our area we have Greenbrook Village 1, Village 2, Village 3. Then we can only select one, so we can't get that whole neighborhood in there. So you want to go by zip code, and then I'll show you once we get to the page how we define that. So in this case, I'm going to pick the city. I'm going to add that, and I want to pick Sarasota. So that's where I want to find properties for this page. And I don't have any defaults. The sort here is by highest price. I don't care about changing that. Default results per page 10. And when I click search, it's going to show me how many listings it has for Sarasota. So that's that. Should the page be featured? Yes, I want it to show up on my community page. You can upload a slideshow if you like. You can put different sections, page content, a headline, some copy in there, upload a file. You could put another headline and some more copy, upload some more files, another headline and some copy, and then you could put a little excerpt about the area, and then your meta titles and descriptions. So those are ways that you can update this page. So for example, if you were picking a neighborhood like Greenbrook and you couldn't use Greenbrook because there's more than one neighborhood name, you might pick the zip code where Greenbrook is located and then come down here and define the page to be all about Greenbrook. And that way it will be truly a Greenbrook page. Let me show you what happens when you don't have anything on there, when you don't put anything about the page. What happens? What does that page look like? So I'm going to save that page, come down here, and click Save. And now I have a Sarasota page. Let's add one more before we go. Let's add Bradenton. And I'm going to add the Bradenton page, and I'm going to select the criteria, which is going to be a city again. I'm going to want to put Bradenton listings on that page right here. Okay. And search, it's going to find just the Bradenton listings. And then I'm putting nothing else on this page for now. And I'm going to click Save. Okay, now you've created these different areas. Now you have to tell your website how to display them. So you'll come over to Pages, and then you're going to add a new page. Now you have an About Me page already that you can edit and put information about you, a blog page, a Contact Me page, a listing search page, and favorite listings. And I believe when you're here, you can see listing search, about, blog, and contact. So those pages are there. So when you're here, you're going to add another page, and this page is going to be an areas index. When we added the areas, we said, yes, we want them to be featured. So now we add an areas index, and I might call this communities. And that's going to be the name of my page. And when I come down here, I can add some information about the communities page, and then it shows me all of the areas that I've added. So these are areas that we added, and we said we wanted them to be featured so they'd be available to put on our index page. And I'm going to click Yes Sarasota and Yes Bradenton. Those are going to be on my page. And then I'm going to come and save it. Now it's going to tell me it added that page to my menu. Do I want to edit the menu? So if I go look at the menu, it shows me I have a home page, listing, about, blog, contact, and communities. Remember, I had a home, listing, about, blog, contact, and now I added a communities page over here. So I might want to move that communities page up here by listing search so people can find it easier. So I'm going to take this, roll my mouse over it, and you can see this, the mouse turns into a symbol that shows movement. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to roll it up and put it between listing search and communities. That's where I'm going to want it on my menu. If I wanted it under listing search, I can click, drag it on top of listing search, and drop it, and then it nests it right under there. But I don't want that. I want it to be its own title, the top. So once I add that, then I'm going to save my menu. And now when I go back and look at my page and refresh it, I'm going to see I have a communities page. And if I click the communities page, it's going to show I have Bradenton and Sarasota in the communities that are available. So that's how we add a page. So the different types of pages you can add would be a testimonial index. Once you add testimonials, you have to tell the system to display them. You can have your About Me page, which you already have. You can have a blog post, which you have, a client profile, which is their portal for logging in. So I'm going to click to add that, and I'm going to say client portal, and that's how the agents log into the system. And I'm going to save that. Not going to go to the menu right now. I'm going to add another page. What other types do we have? Contact Me page. So Contact Me page, what it looks like when you say contact is for them to enter their information. So how else can you use this page? What if we wanted to have a page called a home value, and then they enter their information if they want their home value? So let's go back and let's add a contact page, and let's call it home value. And then in the home value page, I could put a photograph here, and the photograph could have what's your home worth. Let me show you an example of that. So here's my page, here's home value. When I click home value, it's going to show a photograph of a house, and it says what's your home worth on there, and then it has the contact me form. Another way you could do that is just add a picture and then type some words here saying, do you want your home value? Fill in the form below. So let's do it that way just to save time. So I've got my contact page called home value, and I'm going to add a photograph, upload an image. So I'm going to click here to do that. You can also upload video if you'd like, and there's a way to put links in. But I'm going to click to upload that image. So here's the picture of a house, and let's say underneath the picture I'm going to put some words. I'm going to say, interested in selling your home, contact us for a professional evaluation of your homes, of the value of your home. Please fill in the form below, and a member of our team will get back to you within 24 hours. Maybe you put something like that. And then you add this page to your menu. So that's home value. You don't have to mark up the picture at all. When you're done, you click to save it. I'm going to close, not go to the menu yet. Let's see what other pages we can add. So we added contact, landing page, featured listings page, listing search, or an index. So once we have some testimonials entered, we can add a testimonial index. So let's look at testimonials. This is where you would add what people would say about you and your business. Great experience. Let's say that's the name of that. And then you will put what someone said about you. Working with Dee Dee was great. She was very attentive and showed us exactly what we were interested in purchasing. So let's say that's the testimonial. You have a testimonial and you want to feature that testimonial on your homepage, and you put a little excerpt if you want and add this information here. So who's the referrer? Let's say it was Sue and Bob, and then the affiliation, home buyer in Sarasota. So you put some kind of information, and then you're going to click to save it. Then when you go back to your pages and you're going to add that testimonial index, there's no testimonial index there yet. I'm going to add one. Then this is going to be testimonials, let's say. And then you can put in your meta description. You don't have to select which testimonials, they'll automatically be added. And we click save. And now it wants me to update that menu. So let's go to the site settings and see what that menu looks like. So if I come over here, we've got a lot of things on our menu and nothing is nested. If I go back to my website and refresh it, we'll see that there's a lot of stuff across the top. So communities, listing search, about, blog, contact. Your client portal might be under listing search. Your home value should be by itself, and maybe testimonials would be under about you. So let's go back and move those menu items. Testimonials, I roll over it and drag it up to the about page, drop it on top, and it nests it. Home value, I might want to put up here in the middle of the page. Contact me and client portal. Client portal might go under listing search. That's where the clients are going to come in to search and find their client portal. And once I save this, you're going to see that your website changed, and when you roll over, you can find these things underneath, nested underneath those main titles. All right, so that's what we're reviewing today: the home value, adding information to your about me, testimonials, and area pages. We're going to finish up our discussion on websites tomorrow, and we'll see you then.